For the 100% cheapest coins on the internet with reliable delivery and quick customer support, check out my sponsor MMOEXP by clicking the link at the top of the description and use code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Salsa family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 21 video on the channel, and in today's video we're going to be going over the best coin making methods in Madden 21. Now the methods I'm going to show off in today's video are working very effectively because of the fact that these ultimate legends released into the game, but I also expect these methods to have a lot of long-term value. I could easily see these working for a couple of weeks to a month, so definitely take a look at these methods no matter if you're watching this video early or maybe a little later down the line. Now before I get into method number one, we are going to be doing a like a button giveaway on this video. Essentially how that works is for every like this video gets, 100 coins get added into the pot. If this video gets up to 2,000 likes, I'm giving away 200k. 5,000 likes, I'm giving away 500k. So all you've got to do to win is to leave a like on the video, comment your social media, or really any way I can reach you down below in the comment section, and in 1 week I'll be picking a random comment, checking how many likes the video has, and getting in contact with you to give you those free coins. So let's get into method number one right here, boys. And for method number one, we are hopping into the legend sets, the legend exchange sets, and these random skill sets have given us some solid opportunities to make coins by selling off these legend players that are required to go into the sets. Now as you'll see right here, to knock this out you're gonna need 85 to 86 overall legends and 83 to 84 overall cards. Now to make coins off of this, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be selling these legends at the unfiltered price, and we're going to be sniping these cards at a really good deal. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to show you guys the prices of these cards, and this is something you guys have to do at home before you end up doing this method. All I would advise you to do is click X on the filter and see what the cheapest price for these cards are. As you can see, the cheapest cards right now are up for around 9.7k, and these cards don't have 59 minutes on them. There's only 52 minutes on these filters, so we can find cheaper snipes than this and then resell at 9.7k, because as you will see right here, people are buying at that price. These cards will sell at 9.7. We can probably put them up for around 9.4. I will almost guarantee you this Bo Jackson will sell, so write that down. 83 to 84s we can sell off at a price of around 9.5. Now when it comes to the 85 to 86s, these cards are also going for around the same price. There's going to be a little bit less time remaining on these players, and essentially all that means is you need to wait a little bit longer before these cards will sell off. But as you can see, the 85 to 86s are selling for around 9.5k as well, so we can easily get about 9.5k for any 86 to 83 overall legend card. That's just what the market's looking at right now. If these prices do move around a little bit, you are gonna have to take note of that, and I would definitely recommend you take a look at these filters before you get into sniping. So now that we know our price points, we are gonna hop into the auction block right here, and we are gonna take a look at sniping these 83 to 86 overall legend cards. Now all we're gonna do to snipe these players is we're gonna take a look at three filters: the 82 to 83, the 84 to 85, and the 86 to 87 overall filter. Now in my opinion, my favorite filter to snipe on is the 84 to 85. This one is going to ensure that if you see any snipe, you can purchase it and you can resell the card. Now all I'm going to do is I'm going to go by all offense and all defense. This is not going to show us the newest cards. As you guys can see, the cheapest card right here is up for around 7.8, but we are only seeing 55 minutes on this filter, so we can filter it down even more. And when it comes to buying these cards, you're really looking to spend about 2,000 coins less than you can sell for. So my buy price is going to be about 7.5k. If we see a card up for 7.5 or cheaper, we will buy it and we will resell the card. Obviously you can find these snipes for 5k, for 4k, and if you get a snipe like that, then you're really making a lot of coins. So now that that's out of the way, let's get into filtering and let's get into sniping. We're going to go to the all offense filter right here, and I'm just going to take a look at the cheapest cards up. As you can see, the cheapest cards up are at left guard, wide receiver, and then running back. So we're going to filter it down by those three positions, and we're going to see if we can find any snipes at around 7.5 or less. On the first refresh, we find a Larry Allen at 7.1. We can flip that card for around 9.5k, so a very good deal right there. We're going to go by running back, we're going to go by wide receiver, and then we're going to do the exact same process on the defense filter. After we've done that, we'll move on over to some different overall groupings, but as you guys will see right here, 7.5k for an 85, I will take it. Again, that can be resold at around 9.5, so a pretty easy profit. Sometimes you'll find really good deals on this, but I don't really mind taking those small profits. Hey, those 1,000, 2,000 coin profits, those will add up, and that's how you can really make some big coins. So we're going to the all defense filter right here. As you guys can see, it looks like the cheapest cards up are going to be at left outside linebacker, defensive tackle, and right end. So we'll take a look at those three positions right here, and we'll see if we're able to find some good deals. As you can see on the left outside linebacker filter, I don't think we're going to be getting a snipe right there, so not ideal. Let's take a look at DT right here and right end to see if we can find a good one. As you will see, Mean Joe Green at 6.8 is going to be a very good deal right there. That's what I was saying. Sometimes you're going to find these really good snipes, and if you find a really good snipe, that's when you can really start to make some good profit. Let's take a look at free safety finally. We got a Cliff Harris at around 7.6, so I don't see any other good snipes. A quick check of kicker, a quick check of hunter. I don't think we're going to get any solid deals there, but it is worth a check. Okay, so now that we've gone over the 84 to 85 overall filter, this is what most people are sniping on. So if you can take the time to filter it down on the 86 to 87 and the 82 to 83 overall filter, that's when you can also find some pretty solid deals. So starting it off right here, we're going to go on the 86 overall filter, and again, we're going to do the exact same thing, but this time, instead of just filtering it down by the cheapest position we see, we need to also take a look at 86 overall cards and only filter it down if we see an 86 up for a cheap price. So as you can see, these are all 87s, these are all 87s, we can see a left end, we can see a left outside linebacker, and we can see a DT. Now when it comes to these 86s, it is going to be much more challenging to snipe these cards. You don't see these cards up for a really good price super often, but I did want to quickly show you guys this filter in case you want to take a couple of checks here. Obviously there's still an opportunity you can find good deals. I don't know that we're going to find any here on these filters, so we might move on over to the next one. So next up, let's move on to the 82 to 83 overall filter. On this filter, all you need to do is go by all offense and all defense, and my preferred way to try and snipe these 83s is going to be going by the newest section of the filter. So on the newest tab, we're just going to refresh here. We're going to try and see if we can find any 83s up for a price of around 7.5k, and look at that. On the first refresh, we see a Jerome Bettis at that price, a solid deal. Again, we can flip that card for 9.5, so a very easy snipe right there. You can go by all offense, you can go by all defense, and you can just stay on the newest section on both of these filters. Now next up, let's get into a little bit of a training roll right here, guys, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking a look at this 83 plus overall legend player pack first, and then moving on to the training variety pack after this. Now the first thing we're going to be doing when it comes to this pack is we're going to snipe training at the cheapest price possible, and we're going to roll it into these 83 plus overall legend players. Now we know at worst we're getting 9.5k for our card. If we get an 83, we sell off for 9.5, but out of this pack you have the opportunity to pull 90s, 93s, 95s. You could technically pull any legend player out of this pack, so that's what makes it super worth it. Now essentially what we're going to do is we're going to snipe a 91 overall ultimate legend card at the cheapest price possible. You want them for under 30,000 coins, and if we're able to do that, we're going to quick sell the card, and we're going to be able to roll into that pack 3 different times, which essentially is going to mean that even if we pull an 83 overall player 3 times, we're close to break even, and again, we have the opportunity to pull some really good cards and really make some solid profit. So on this filter, we're going to go by all offense and all defense. As you will see, we are seeing the newest cards when we do this. All I'm going to do is flip between all offense and all defense, and we want a card for under 30,000 coins. I'll probably sit on this filter right here and see if someone wants to post up an Adilius Thomas for cheap, and we'll see if someone posts it up for under 30. If we get one at like 26 or 25, that's going to ensure that basically no matter what, we're making coins, and there's going to be a lot of activity on these filters. People are pulling these 91s very frequently, so it's going to be relatively easy to snipe your training at under 30k. All it takes is one snipe, and just refresh on here, you'll definitely be able to find that. We might take a look at all offense right here, and I'll probably just go back and forth until I find a snipe off camera, so you guys don't have to watch me go back and forth live in the video. So there we go, Steve Hutchinson at around 28,000 coins. We will quick sell the card for around 7.1k training, which means that we are going to be about 500 training points short. Again, training is incredibly cheap right now, so those 500 training points can be picked up very easily. I assume you guys have an additional 500 training, and if we're putting a coin value on 500 training points, that's about 1,000 coins. It's not very much, so all in right here, we're spending around 29,000 coins on these 3 cards, and we'll see what we can get. Hopefully we get a higher overall pull. If we pull one card that is like an 89 plus, we are making a ton off of this. We started off with a Reggie Wayne. I'll take it. Again, we are looking for a big pull out of this. Essentially how this pack works and how this method works is it's almost like you've got a risk-free chance at getting a high pull, and there we go. Just like that, on the second card we get a 90 overall Lance Allworth. That is awesome right there. I don't even mind if we get another lower overall player. This is going to be one of the best methods in the game because of your opportunity to pull some really good cards. It's almost like you can open this pack up for free, and if you get a card better than an 83 or an 84, then you're making a ton of profit. So let's take a look at these numbers right here. We are going to be able to get a couple of 84 overall cards. We know these cards are selling for around 9.5k, so let's say we make about 18,000 coins off of the Reggie Wayne and the John Lynch. We also have this 90 overall Lance Allworth, who is currently selling for 32k, so when we add those numbers up, that's going to mean we turn about 30,000 coins into 50,000 coins very, very easily. Okay, let's run it back, boys. Let's try this method one more time. Before we move on to the final method of the video, we're going to go by 90 to 91 91. We're going to snipe another ultimate legend by going all offense to all defense, and I'll see you guys in a second when we're going to be rolling the pack, and hopefully we get just as lucky. All you need is really one good pull, and then you are absolutely set from this pack. So bang, just like that, another great deal of around 27.5k for the Steve Hutchinson. You could probably find the card up for cheaper if I was completely honest, but let's get back into these packs, boys. 3 more 83 plus overall packs. Can we get something good? Can we get another good pull? We are starting it off with an 85 overall Kevin Mawai. I'll take it. That card is decent, but again, you're really looking for something higher than an 87. If you get an 88, an 89, or a 90, that's when you're making a ton of coins off of this. As we get an 84 Joe Montana, it's not even that likely that you get a higher overall pull, but the thing that makes this method so nice is the fact that even if you don't get a higher overall pull, you're still breaking even on the pack. So right here we get an 86, an 85, and an 84. A very common roll. You're likely going to get a lot of cards similar to that, and let's take a look at prices right here, guys. So yeah, taking a look at these prices, the 85, the 84, and the 86, those are going to combine for around 9.5 thousand coins per, which is going to mean that we're making just under 30k in return. And again, we only spent 27k on the training, so we're basically breaking even on that pack right there, but all it takes is one good pull. It's almost like you have a free opportunity to get some good pulls like this Lance Allworth, and if you get a good pull, bang, you're absolutely set, and you can use the card, sell off the card, and really make your profit. So that was method number 2. Let's get into the final one right here. Now for the final method, we are going to be doing something very similar when it comes to training sniping. We're going 90 to 91, and we are going back to the legend, or sorry, the ultimate legend well, and we're going to try and find these cards again for the best deal possible. We're going to be getting 2 of these cards live in the video. We are looking to get them again for around 27 to 30,000 coins. If you find it under 30k or under 27k, sorry, hey, all power to you. We're going to quick sell both the cards for around 14k training, and let's see if we can get these snipes. I'll see you in a second once I do get these purchases. So here we go, boys. We did end up settling for just around 60,000 coins for these 2 cards. We weren't able to find any crazy snipes, but we are going to be getting 14k training from these cards. Now with those 14k training points, we are opting into the training variety pack right here. As you guys can see, this new training variety pack is very interesting. You can get a 90 overall Redux player, you can get an 83 plus overall legend, an 82 plus overall team of the week, a coin quick sell, or an alternate uniform. Now the worst thing you can get is a power up player. If you get a power up player, you are not in a good situation. We're going to open this pack up 7 times. A 90 overall Redux player is profit, an 83 plus overall legend is profit, a team of the week player is going to lose us a bit. If we get a good coin quick sell, we're set. The alternate uniforms are pretty expensive, so let's rip this pack. We're going to open it up 7 times. Again, we did just invest 60k into this, so we need about 9,000 coins per card in order to break even, and we're starting it off with a Broncos color rush. I will take a uniform. Those aren't the best pulls, they aren't the worst pulls. Card number 2 right here, let's see what we can get. Obviously, if you get a Redux, you're absolutely set. If you get a power up, you are not good. We got a Mike McGlinchey. That is the last thing I want to see. Power ups are the worst thing out of this. There aren't really any super expensive power ups in the game right now. I'm a 3,000 coin quick sell. That is not good. Hopefully my luck can turn around here. Obviously, this is a bit more of a risky method if you guys couldn't tell. The other 2 were definitely much more like guaranteed. We're going to get an 85 overall nuke. I will take that. I believe that is card number 3. Let's see what we can get in card number 4 right here. Again, if we get that Redux animation, we're just chilling. As we get a 10k coin quick sell, I'll take it. That's going to be a little bit of profit on the card. I believe that was number 5, so we should have 2 remaining right here. This pack, and I believe 1 more. We get an 83 Derrick Henry. Please give me a better card. Final one right here, I believe we're going to be getting is, let's see, show me a Redux. We get a Broncos color rush. So let's check prices really quickly and see if we were able to profit or if we did lose a little bit of coins. Firstly, we're getting 13k from these 2 quick sells. I will definitely take it. The Broncos uniforms right now are going to be selling for a price of around 7,000 coins. So we're getting 14k for both the uniforms. We have 13,000 coins originally, and that's going to be 27k. We have Mike McGlinchey right here, who is probably not selling for very much. He's selling for around a k, so we're up to about 28k. We have the Derrick Henry card right here. This is up for 6k. That's just going to bring the total up to around 34. And finally, the DeAndre Hopkins, can he save it? He cannot. He is only going for 8,000 coins. So we're going to end up making back just around 42k. So we do lose a fair bit on the pack. Again, this is a risk. If you guys couldn't tell, it is something you can definitely try out and you can definitely test your luck on. But I don't know this is what you guys should be doing if you want to guarantee coins. If you do have a lot of coins in your binder, hey, maybe test this out, buy a couple of 91s and see what you can get. But the method that I definitely like much more is going to be either sniping your legend cards and reselling them, or going to be going through and actually getting that training pack done in the store. So that's going to do it for me. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's video, and until next time, I'm out. Peace.